Stampers, it's me, Janet Ayala. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator coming to you from Tallahassee, Florida. And today I was just playing around with some paper and some DSP and stamps. And I came up with this little fun layout. And I got it from My Favorite Things. If you want to see a whole bunch of different layouts of card sets, I got this one from there. I got an idea from there. And so today I'm going to be showing you how to make a few of these. I made some female cards, and I also made some male cards using the same layout. I am using this beautiful paper from the contour paper, and I embossed it with you can just emboss it with any embossing folder. I used two different ones for two cards I'm doing here today, and or you could use DSP for this part as well. And then I used some of our border dies for these. If you have these border dies, these will definitely help you make your borders. This one that I have here is not from this set. This one that I have here is from, I think it's from the contour, the scallop contour dies, and it's the scallop. It looks something like this. And so for this card I use this, but you could use any of these as well. Any of these will look really nice on your card as well. So I'm just using this one because I thought it would be pretty to put down there. And then I put a white strip down here, and I put DSP here. So let me tell you the sizes so you are able to duplicate this card. This is a regular A2 size card, and I use the DSP here is 5 1/4 this way by 3 1/4 this way. And then this piece of paper here, this one is cut at 3 by 2. And then this one, you could just get any die that you have. It could be a punch, it could be a die that you want to put going the opposite way, okay? And for this one, I used the color and contour stamp set to make this flower here, and the stamp to color it. And then I also used Thank You for Everything as my stamp set for this one, okay? And I'm just gonna create one with you here today. I think that's all the cutouts here. The bottom part here is 1 by 5 1/4, and then this is your scallop that you can just get from another piece of paper. So I have my cutouts here. So what we're doing is we're putting our white little strip down here. This is the 1 by 5 1/4, and then we'll put the scallop die on top of that. And then we'll put our paper, whatever DSP you're using, you put that above it. Then we'll put this one. I've used polka dots embossing folder. You could use DSP if you have. If you can use whatever you want. And then I'm gonna use this is from our contour dies. It's the next to the last die here. So you have this die, and then the second die is the one I'm using here. So that one is where I'm gonna put my flower and my sentiment. So let's do our sentiment real quick. I'm gonna use this same sentiment, Thank You for Everything, and I'm going to put it on with some Memento ink. Let's see, let's put our card over here. And let's get some Memento. And I'm gonna put it all the way to the right, so I'll have enough space to put my flower here on this other side. So I'm not sure if this thing needs to be re-inked or what, but I feel like it's not enough ink on here. Okay, so let's try Thank You for Everything. And then I'm going to take our flower and going to put a little dimensional on the back. A couple of them here. And we'll put that right on the side of it here, right here, so it'll stick out. And then we're going to glue our pieces here together. So let's start with our, my favorite glue, my favorite adhesive is Tombow. So you'll see me use this a lot. I don't have, you barely ever use the other types of adhesive. I do use the dimensionals a lot, but as far as the seal and all those, I use them occasionally, not all the time. I just like that I can shift this glue around, this paper around after I put glue on it and fit it where I want it. So that's why I kind of like the Tombow rather than the seal. Okay, so I think that's good. And then on top of this, we're going to put our DSP. And you can use this layout with any card that you may have, that you have a lot of, or you're just trying to use for something. And this is perfect for that. I like this layout. It's pretty simple, but it shows off your DSP really well. And then this, I'm going to glue this to here as well, because I'm going to put the white rectangle shape on the front here on dimensionals, and so I don't want to have dimensionals over dimensionals basically, so we'll just do it like that. I'm going to show you how to make a mail card. I have 2 mail cards. I'm trying to use some of my tasteful I think it's Tasteful Touches, or I'm not sure what it's called, that wood grain DSP that has blues and all those nice colors. I'm trying to use some of that paper to do a mail card today. Okay, so here's our card. This cardstock color here is Blushing Bright, and I color this with Blushing Bright here in the middle. We can put some type of embellishment here in the middle of our card. I'm going to use some of our iridescent rhinestones to decorate this. Let's put some of these large ones here. Whoops, where did it go? Oh, it went over here. We'll put a large one right there in the center. Okay, and then we'll put some of the little ones around it. We'll put some little ones around it, just to make it pop. Right there. And right here. Going all around. The larger diamond in the center. And then it'll be beautiful right there. So there it is. If you can see that, but it's really, really pretty. And then we can use some of Stella here and color that flower a little bit with some little glitter to make it pop. And now that looks stunning, beautiful. Oops, my dryer just went off. Okay, so that's this one. That matches a little bit like this one, so they're like alike. And then I'm going to use some different paper now. I'm going to use some Misty Moonlight, and I'm doing the same layout, but I'm using DSP this time. So I got this DSP with this DSP going up, and then this one going like this. And this one does not have the white strip at the bottom. You can have the white strip, you don't have to have the white strip at the bottom here. Okay, so let's move these over here to the side. And I'm going to start gluing these things together. So we'll put glue on this one and glue it down. And then we can put it right here. And with this one I used these, and I used this zigzag here for my border down here. You could use again any of these to do your border at the bottom of this card. Okay, and then, or if you have any other border dies that you like to use, you could use those as well. But this is what I have, so I'm going to be using that. And then we're going to put our card here on, right on there in the border. And then we're going to use this piece to put it here. Instead of embossing this time, I'm just going to use a DSP. And you could do that to, instead of embossing the piece or using a colored cardstock, you can use DSP. And we'll put it right here. And then we're going to use this piece again to put it on going this way. So I'm going to decorate this part here with some little squares. Since this is a mail card, I don't want to put flowers on here. So I'm going to use some of my Misty Moonlight ink here. And I'm going to stamp my little squares right here. And then I'm going to put on this one, Happy Birthday to You. And this, a Happy Birthday to You. This one comes from Handsomely Suited. A Happy Birthday to You, and the thank you comes from there. Both of these come from there. And then this little square, this little square item comes from Tasteful Touches. This little design here. Okay. So I'm going to stamp this with my ink, and I'm going to put, it won't fit there, so let's try thank you. Thank you for a mail. Okay, so we can put this, and we'll probably have to put that thank you for the happy birthday first, and then do it with that. Okay, so I'm gonna put this with dimensionals on here. So we'll have it in place. And then we can put it on the front of our card. The front of our card, like so. Okay. Very, very simple and very easy. We can now put some embellishments on this. Let's see what we're going to put on this one. We can put some maybe silver. I think I had some silver little these metallic pearls. We could put some of these metallic pearls in here to decorate our card. And use this little spatula, see if this will work. Sometimes the spatula will work better, and then sometimes it just wants to act up. So here we go, silver, silver, and silver. Okay, come with me, buddy. There we go. All right, there we go. And that is our card for mail. And this one is without the white strip at the bottom. I'm going to make another one, and this one's going to have the white strip at the bottom. And then I'm using another label from Tasteful Labels for our card as well. So I have done the zigzag again, and now it has a white strip at the bottom. And then I'm going to use this paper to be our background. I love these. This paper is so pretty. This design on it, it's beautiful. So I'm gonna put this on top of it, like so. And then I'm going to put the wood back of this one on here. So we will have it to cover that section to the left here of the card, like so. And then on here, we're going to put happy birthday to you, with again some misty moonlight to the right. Okay, and then I'm going to put our little design here to the left with some misty moonlight again. And this time it fits because it's bigger. There we go. All right, awesome. Then we can put this on our card like so. I was gonna put some twine here, some baker's twine on the background, so put these out before I put my hands all in it. So this is kind of curled up like this, and sometimes that doesn't help us when we're trying to put it on a card. So what I do is I try to straighten it out with my bone folder. I'll go on here and I'll kind of press it this way. That way it gives most of the curl comes out. See how it's curly here and not so curly here now. So let's try the same thing here. And now our curly is all straightened out. There you go. So we can go, I'm gonna make it 3 loops here. And then we're gonna cut it and put it as our background here for our label here. So I'm gonna put it on here on the background and then put this on top kind of thing, okay? So let's whiten it up a little bit and let's put some dimensionals here. This one I need to put a little bit bigger dimensionals because it's going to be holding also the twine. So it's the twine plus needs to also stick to the cardstock. All right.